This is a little bit more UFO related. It's directly UFO related. This is a headline: Meet Silicon Valley's UFO hunters. A small group of venture capitalists and technologists believe that humans can capture and reverse engineer UFOs, and that trying to do so might be a good investment. Of course. So these guys are a little late to the game, but good for them for hopping on board. There would be nothing more disruptive than a sudden discovery of aliens. Perhaps that's why a small contingent of Silicon Valley is so interested in UFOs and what they know of who's piloting them. With the U.S. Navy pilots coming forward to talk about their encounters with anomalous aerial vehicles, UFO hunters are starting to feel vindicated. The cross-section of technologists who are also UFO enthusiasts believe that they not only exist, but they can make significant scientific breakthroughs by studying them. Well, no shit, motherfucker. You just got to get your hands on one. I want to know who these people are. Are we talking about Mark Zuckerberg? Is he going out there UFO hunting? Is he out there playing with little grays? Who knows?
Got people for that.
Yeah, he hired his personal assistant as a UFO hunter.
Yeah.
Go get me a coffee from Starbucks and go find me somebody from Zeta Reticuli. Let's see here. Rizwan Zurich plays Play Labs. He's also a Silicon Valley entrepreneur, angel investor, author of the Simulation Hypothesis, and finds UFOs compelling as a technologist and scientist. I am interested in the phenomenon because I believe mainstream science may have had only discovered 5% of the truth about reality. And the other 95% is still out there, he said in an interview. Well, yeah, I think so. Science is always a little behind. They're way behind on this.
Wait, did they not figure it all out yet?
Science hasn't figured it all out yet.
Damn.
Woo! Verk said that studying UFOs, whether they are real or not, have challenged his ideas of what he believes is possible. This phenomenon seems to be about advanced technology that doesn't always fit into our current model of what is technology and what isn't, he said. Well,
none of this makes sense.
I'll give him credit here that these are people that with a lot of money, they invest in big-time companies. They're probably multi-millionaires, if not billionaires, and they're taking some of their money to do some UFO research, which is great. The problem is, with the previous episodes that we've had here talking about UFOs, is that when you go sniffing around looking at these private companies wanting to know more about this information, they'll tell you to pound sand, get the fuck out of here. We're not telling you what we got. And I don't really trust that these guys would do the right thing if they happen to discover anything. They're gonna.
Would you? Would you share? Would you go right onto Facebook and be like, "Dudes, I found a UFO," or would you want to figure it out and be like, "What do I got here? How much can I charge?"
I would try to figure it out first. I would definitely go public with it. There's no doubt about it. I would definitely go public with it, but I would have to consider all the consequences of doing so. Once hypothetically, UFO comes down, we start playing Call of Duty together. Me and the aliens are playing Call of Duty. I take some pictures, do some selfies, and then after about an hour, they leave. I have great video evidence. They tell me a lot about where they come from, how their crafts operate. I would document all the information. But once you release that, then everyone will be coming at you. Inevitably, the government will sweep in and try to take everything that you have and make it all seem as it's just a swamp gas. Mike, you weren't playing PlayStation with an alien, you're playing with swamp gas. So you'd have to be ready for just the storm of media and government attention. I don't know, would be going public, would that be worth it ultimately for you in the end? Yeah, you might care about the truth and getting the information out there, but ultimately it just might be a headache.
You have to write a book.
Oh, yeah. Got to write a book. I would probably do a TV series with Matt LeBlanc from Friends and maybe Matthew Perry from Friends. We could do a new Friends spin-off series. That has nothing to do with the alien encounter, just something I want to do. But yeah, I mean, what would you do, Joe, if you were in my situation, you came into knowledge and maybe even possession of some alien material? Would you go public?
I definitely want to figure it out first. And then I'd make my decision based on whether or not it, put something in my face and burst out of my chest, or whether it was cool and I could do something fun with it.
Well, I don't know how much we could figure out. Like, I'm not a scientist, people, believe it or not. Like, if they gave me this, let's just say like an orb the size of a basketball and said, "Hey, this is our reactor system. It is some sort of antimatter reactive system," I wouldn't know how to figure it out. I'd be like, if there's batteries that need to be changed, I probably could figure that out. Do you need me to hammer something? Beyond that,
batteries.
Yeah, do you have AAAs I can put in there to fix that? Well, I wouldn't know how to reverse engineer it. I would have to go to somebody who is way more knowledgeable. At that point, you just go to NASA with your antimatter reactor under your arm.
Sure.
You're going to be
Walmart and return it without a receipt.
Target will do that, but they'll just give you a store credit.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. Just read the last paragraph.
This is from Vice, too.
Yeah, it is from Vice. Yeah, it's from Vice. So I'll read the last little 2 paragraphs here. Some reports of the technology have said that it gets into areas where we are just starting to explore in Silicon Valley, mind-computer interfaces. Somewhere in the liminal state, somewhere in this liminal state between humanity and machines, between us and the tools we create, rest, for lack of a better term, an alien. UFOs, real or not, abduct not only our culture, but the imaginations and intrusions of some of the brightest minds. Intuitions of our brightest minds. Perhaps this little band of UFOnauts in Silicon Valley served as a reminder that we ought not take things for granted. That what we deem as normal is often arbitrary. UFOs and the people who are interested in them make society uncomfortable because they symbolize one of our greatest fears, change. So apparently these guys just,
really?
They want to grab this technology and learn how to fuse it with humanity, creating cyborgs, which is not far off. If you listen to any kind of UFO, deep UFO stuff, and it's like people who came out of Area 51, even I think Bob Lazar even mentioned this at a time, that they believe that these craft have a mind-machine interface. They don't know how it works. And that some of the abductees believe that they were abducted, not by aliens, but by the military or some sort of black project to find out if they had the ability to do some sort of mind-machine meld. They're unable to do it right now. And I find that completely fascinating. They were working on mind-machine interactions right now, but we're not there yet. They've been doing
that for a while.
Yeah, they've been trying. As long as I can remember, that's been in science fiction. They've been trying to do this stuff. Hey, Joe, did you watch that Bob Lazar, Joe Rogan interview?
No, I thought about it. I never got around to it. Rogan is just it's got a bad taste in my mouth about him.
Yeah,
recently.
That's right.
Well, he's friends with Alex Jones again, but
good.
I recommend you watch it. There was one piece of information that he stated that I hadn't previously heard in the documentary or anything he said, that there were 9 alien craft at Area 51. He got a chance to work on one of them. He saw a few other. And from his reading of the background on this stuff, what they gave him at the facility, he's under the impression that at least one of the craft was produced as a result of an archaeological dig, meaning they found it while they're trying to dig around for stuff.
I like that. That's cool. That reminds me of that book Sphere by Michael Crichton, where they find this spacecraft at the bottom of the sea, and it's been there for like centuries or whatever. Do you remember this?
No, but it sounds vaguely familiar.
Oh, it's such a cool book. They made it into a movie. I don't think they did it as much justice, but it turns out that the spacecraft was human and it had come back in time or some shit through a black hole or some craziness and stuff. It's fucking fascinating, fun book. But yeah, I love that. That's cool.
That movie, I believe, had Samuel L. Jackson and Dustin Hoffman. I think the movie is called
Stone.
Yeah, it's called Sphere or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. And that machine, that ship that they were interacting with, did have a mind-machine interaction where anything you thought of became your reality. And so if you didn't control your thoughts, you're manifesting things that your subconscious was ingesting. But a few days ago. So one of the guys in the movie was reading the book, I think 20,000 Leagues Below the Sea, and so that was filtering into what he was thinking about, thus producing giant creatures.
Yeah,
awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's the UFO stuff. You got rich people in Silicon Valley hunting for UFOs, and they're going to make stuff out of it.
I love it.
Look for the IPO. Let's move on a little bit here and maybe thank some people. Let's do it. Oh, wrong button. We wanted this button.
I want the money! We've got to stop them!
All right, let's do a little bit of a thank you segment. Do the drawbridge of donations. Shouldn't we do that? It's been a while since we opened up the drawbridge.
Yeah, I tend to prefer it on a Wednesday because it's a longer segment.
I meant to do it on Wednesday, but we'll do it right now.
Yep.
Here we go. We're going to walk across the drawbridge of donations, open up the door, shut it immediately, flush the toilet of truth, unzip the giant zipper, just start smashing glass nonstop. There's the dog, and there's the little cat, hi chicken. Slap the donkey of destiny. And we're going to continue walking. There we go. And I want to thank a few people here. A few of our Patreon people. We want to thank Matthew W., Holly J., and Daniel E. Thank you very much for hopping on board the Patreon and supporting the show. Yay! I want to say Holly J., she is a friend. She moved over to England. She used to live in Columbus. And she listens to the show, so hi, Holly. She's also in a band. I'll provide a link in the description. I'll play a little snippet of her band at the end of the show. And it's like kind of like a hardcore punk. Pretty cool stuff. So check it out. Oh my God!
Nice.
Listen to all that stuff.
Yeah. Leave no window unbroken.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. And we'll do maybe a longer donation, drawbridge of donations next week or the week after. Thank you.
And K-Dog has a good idea from the chat. Why don't you add that T-shirt link at the top of the description to this video for today?
It's actually at the very bottom.
Oh, why don't you move it up to the top? K-Dog, see? It is in there. You just got to scroll down.
Yeah, people got to read. A lot of times I'll get comments on YouTube. It's like, hey, where's how can I find the article you're talking about? It's in the description.
Yeah, it's at the bottom of the links.
Yeah. So there you go.
There you go.
Joe, you got anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, we got to continue with our gay shame.
This is the last segment of the gay shame.
Yes, last segment, and we're going to start it without being gay at all.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we're going to follow up on a story we talked about on a previous show, and I think there's a video attached to this if you want to play this. Not so much gay shame, but somewhat related.
Is this Boston shame? Because this comes from Boston.
Yep, it is.
So this is Boston shame. Okay.
They know no shame in Boston.
Yeah, they don't care. My God. They're doing God knows what. Here we go. This is from CBS Local Organizers. Date set for Straight Pride Parade. Here we go.
Of a controversial parade got their final approval today to make that event a reality. WBZ's Leah Martin joins us now with the details. Liam?
Well, Paula, the public event application for the Straight Pride Parade was approved today by the city of Boston. The group putting on the parade, called Super Happy Fun America, will be holding that event Saturday, August 31st. They say it is a celebration of, quote, being straight, saying that they are not an anti-gay organization. The parade's grand marshal is set to be Milo Yiannopoulos, a political commentator who has been banned from Facebook and Twitter for hate speech. Mayor Marty Walsh will not be attending the events, but he has previously said that the city cannot deny a permit based on an organization's values. The parade's organizer spoke today about what he hopes can come of the event.
I agree it's unusual to have something like this, but a lot of things seem unpopular at first and then they become mainstream. You know that. So we don't hate anyone, and we just want to have our own celebration just like everybody else has a right to, and all people from all communities are welcome so long as they show mutual respect.
Okay.
Now, an equal rights activist group, Fight Supremacy, is planning a counter-protest in response to the Straight Pride Parade on August 31st. David?
My God.
Oh, my God, Jay.
So you got to protest that, don't you?
So why can't they just let people be? They said it was an all-inclusive event. And from what I read, they're inviting a gay, straight, every ethnicity, every race to just come out there, march, and have a good time. What is there really to protest besides someone's sexuality? Wasn't that what everything before like the 80s was? You'd have religious right groups going out there protesting gay people and gay events and gay clubs.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anytime you go to the Pride festivals, you've got these people with the bullhorns talking about God hates you and you're all going to rot in hell and everything. And you're just kind of like, fine, do your thing.
God hates toast.
And I find it to be, kind of lame that you're going to come out here and tell us, where we can put our private parts and who can touch them. It's so weird. But then the gay people are so upset that the straight people are going to have this that they need to protest it. It's like, okay.
It's weird.
Right.
They have become what they once hated.
Yep.
They don't even see it, that they have become exactly what they once protested against. Instead of saying, you know what, these straight Boston guys, they want to get out there and celebrate their straightness. We should go out there and support them. No, it's the opposite thing.
I know. And it's like, even as a gay dude, I could go and go over there and celebrate it and just, you could make fun of straight people like, oh, look at the tits on her. Oh, because, sometimes straight dudes especially can be really crass and shitty.
That's right.
But even straight women, they're kind of like sinister, like they have no problems talking about his fucking shitty job, his tiny penis or whatever.
Exactly.
Shitty job and tiny penis, man. That's not a good combination.
Women can be pretty ruthless.
Oh, they certainly can when they're amongst themselves, sure.
Yeah.
I would say everyone has the capability of being shitty, but when it comes to like catcalling and whatnot, that really errs on the side of guys. That's more of a guy. I think women can be shitty. I think they just do it in private.
Hey there, sugar tits.
I think women can be just as ruthless, but they do it in a very like subdued, quiet, whispery kind of way.
They do it amongst themselves.
Occasionally it'll be outspoken, but it's mostly guys who have no shame that will do that stuff. Oh my God!
Good luck.
So go to the next one.
Okay.
In a story that I don't know who could be surprised by.
Okay, I've got the next story up on screen here. Mom disturbed by pedophile lusting over her 12-year-old drag queen son. This is a weird headline.
Yeah.
What planet did I wake up in?
I know.
You want to read this, Joe? Go ahead. This is
So this is Desmond is amazing. The guy.
If you want to join the Slack or Discord, give us an email at ourbigdumbmouth@gmail.com. Check out obdmpod.com for all the social media and donation links. Be a part of the magic.